All right, guys, got episode 6 today. All right, guys, episode 6. This is episode. Today we're gonna follow around some of our technician episodes. Oh, guys, yeah. Oh, God dang it.
So it's challenging, but me personally, I love the challenge, man. I love tackling things like that. I'm of the mentality that when others run, I run towards it. You know what I mean? I love it. I just love the challenge. My way of thinking is if another man can do it, then so can I.
Basically, what most companies do when they're sending a technician out to your house is first they're going to ask you, like, how old is your equipment? If it's relatively new, they're going to send somebody that doesn't really have the level of experience that is required for like a full diagnostic.
Again, it's a mechanism that we've created to ensure quality. When we tell the customer that we are going to actually deliver on a promise to them, this is how we can actually ensure that we are delivering on that promise to our customers.
If it's like a middle-aged equipment, let's say 5 to 10 years old, it's not quite at that point where it needs to be replaced. They're going to send somebody that has a little bit more experience, and they're going to be able to actually properly, hopefully diagnose that piece of equipment. And if it's much older, like let's say 10, 15, 20 years old, then they're not even going to send a technician. They're going to send basically a salesperson to go and look at your equipment and basically just give you a proposal on a replacement, because they're just not going to see the value in fixing it.
We look at everything. We look at your static pressures, your temperatures, refrigerant charge, all of that in real time. Again, being verified at the home office by several experts. So you're not getting the opinion of just one technician. You're getting the opinion of multiple experts.
It's hot out here. San Antonio heat. Call the Wranglers up, we gon' make it breathe up. Thermostat climbing like it's trying to touch the sun. Ceiling fan spinning, but it barely getting done.
So with LinkUp, we don't have to triage our calls. Every single technician that goes out to your house is an expert on whatever he's looking at, because we have multiple sets of eyes. It's not just one set of eyes that's looking at the piece of equipment, it's multiple sets. It's the technician that's actually there at your house multiplied with the technician that we have here in office. We have partnerships with our distributors. They're also providing an extra level of support. So we have multiple sets of eyes on your piece of equipment to make sure that we get it right the first time.
When the sun hits hard and the day turns mean, house feels hotter than a July dream. Pick up the phone, you know who to see. Call Wrangler AC.
Doing a job like that, it takes a lot of skill, a lot of planning, So it's not something like you just wake up one day and say, "Well, I think I'm ready to do this." You have to be exposed to that for decades in order for you to be in order for you to be ready to handle something like that. You just don't, like I said, you just don't get up one day and decide to do commercial work.
Sunburn's hot. South Texas blaze.
Especially when I was getting started, you're talking in the 90s, I was heavy into commercial. So in the commercial world, if you think about it, in the last, 3.5 decades, there's very little in the commercial world that I haven't seen or worked on. The commercial world is so much more vast than the residential world. There's so much more so much more equipment, in the commercial world in comparison to the residential world, right? The residential world is very small. The commercial world is pretty vast.
I'm gonna go ahead and change the system into cooling now. There it is. From here, it shoots into the earth. Yeah, see right here? And so where it says system stabilizing, look at that, it's starting to stabilize now. Line set starts here, it goes up and it hangs an immediate right. Some pods. In range. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then it says circulate air on a schedule. So it's on a schedule. If you want to just turn on the air, you come here to your little home menu.
Came just in time, sir.
Damn, and I brought my coffee. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shakri. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Boom, got it.
All right.
When you switch in the direction that the refrigerant is flowing.
Okay.
So if I'm flowing that way, it should go like that.
Okay.
But now I'm flowing that way, but I'm going like this. So that means my flow is going to crash against it.
The lip of the copper. I can understand that.
I would cut that right there, and I would switch this one.
Okay. All right.
You see what I mean?
Sure. Yes.
That way, when the refrigerant enters this pipe, there's zero obstruction. There's
I
nothing to
understand that.
smash against.
I understand that. Okay.
That's the right way.
Okay.
Remember, we want to give the customer
Yeah.
the best we have to offer, right?
I understand that.
All right, so they already bought a very nice high-end piece of equipment.
Right.
It is up to us to make sure that it's going to operate in such a manner.
Right.
Right. So we want to eliminate as many obstructions as we can. And that's an obstruction. Every time the refrigerant smashes against this, it creates turbulence. It slows the flow of the refrigerant down just enough to eat up a little bit of the efficiency of the unit.
I get you.
But I mean, and since I have the experience, it's easier to say something like that. But you've never been exposed to it, and yeah, I wouldn't be saying that if I didn't have the mentors and the teachers that I've had throughout the years. That pretty much taught me a lot of that stuff. So because I was put in that position, then I can say that, right? I mean, we can handle just about anything here.
Sebastian's in his early 20s, young kid. Technically, the folks that would not usually work on systems like this, they're in the late 30s, 40s, maybe in their 50s. But the reason that young folks like Sebastian can actually work efficiently and effectively in these systems is because the level of support that Wrangler AC has to offer young folks like Sebastian over here.
Yeah, that's Wrangler keeping you cool.
Thanks for watching episode 6. Hit the bell.
He's like a young Lou Diamond Phillips.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Always hard to say that.
You know I'm using that.